Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
All right, so I'm here with the man himself, the Dun Dada of boxing media.
That's right, baby.
Sean Zittel, Fight Hype. Sean,
Yeah.
give it to us straight, man. What do you think about Chocolatito?
I thought it was just a very good fighter, and I thought tonight was great. Great Chocolatito. Nothing really wrong with Martinez. He was who he was.
Yeah.
He's a top fighter, but it was a very good fighter against a legendary fighter. That was the separation in levels, and Chocolatito was just so surgical on the inside. He really put on a clinic on inside fighting. I mean, he beat him at every range, but on the inside, his shots were so short that it didn't matter the younger guy was getting off 2-3 to 1 sometimes. It didn't matter. The younger guy was probably a little faster these days because Chocolatito was just so smart and so surgical and just crisp inside shots, close shots. And usually when you think of a guy being taken to school, you think of boxing and counterpunching, but he took him to a violent school tonight. He took him to the school of phone booth inside fighting.
The old school.
The old school. And I thought it was a legendary performance from the guy. A great performance in a legendary career.
Absolutely. Sean, like, you're someone who has a good grasp on the history of boxing. Like, this man is 34 years old.
Yeah.
He just went in there and destroyed a young, really good fighter who's a champion. Talk about, like, just what this means historically for, like, in the lower divisions, in the history of boxing, Chocolatito.
Well, I mean, at the age he's at,
34.
34, and the low, usually the higher the weight, the older your prime can be. Although that's changed with sports medicine and everything.
Nutrition, yeah.
But usually 34 is ancient at this weight. And he's a come-forward fighter. He's had about 54 professional fights now, and almost all of them have been action-packed. You saw his defense tonight. He's not taking a whole lot of shots in these action-packed fights, but it's a style that usually gets guys old quickly. And he hasn't gotten old. He's a little guy fighting an aggressive style, over 50 pro fights, and he's still one of the best fighters in the world. At his age, Ivan Calderon, who was a great fighter at his weight in the 2000s, he was done at that age. I'm interested. I'd have to go back and look at how old Benito Lopez was when he fought Rosendo Alvarez at the end there. But
I don't think he was 34.
Yeah.
I don't think he was 34.
He was younger?
He was younger.
So there you go. Like at this age, it's incredible what he's doing. And I think nights like tonight show that I think the sentiment from some fans was these boxing nerds are elevating Roman Gonzalez on a pedestal to slight Andre Ward, to slight Terrence Crawford,
No.
when he was #1 pound for pound, and Floyd Mayweather said he was #1 pound for pound at the time.
And Flo was right.
I think performances like tonight show no, it had nothing to do with that. The guy really is just that great a fighter. He's one of the great fighters of his generation.
Yeah. Like, for me, like, in my lifetime, right, we've had Pacquiao, we've had Floyd, now we have Canelo. But, like, I don't see any reason why you can't put his name up there.
Yeah, I mean, the quality, at that point, maybe you're just being a little prejudiced against the weight classes, because Cuadras is an excellent fighter. Brian Valoria, you know, is kind of almost a borderline Hall of Fame fighter.
Yeah.
Brian Valoria is a great fighter. Juan Francisco Estrada is an elite, top great fighter.
Hall of Fame.
You know, and now Julio Cesar Martinez was very high in my book. He's one of the best combination punchers in the whole sport.
This is a fight you were calling for 2 years. You were saying, this was a dream
fight of mine.
Yeah.
And actually, it didn't turn out to live up to expectations because of how one-sided Roman Gonzalez made it.
And that really just shows you his level.
Exactly. That's why I started off by saying,
guys, not a good place for this.
No.
that's why I started off by saying it wasn't bad Martinez tonight. It was great Roman Gonzalez.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, that's not a shot.
Oh, man, that's all I got.
Any final message to the boxing world before we end the interview?
Tune in the Fight Hype. Watch my interviews.
Tune in the Fight Hype.
Help me out here.
Help Sean continue to ascend. You know, this is my guy right here.
Yes, sir.
He's one of the top guys in the biz. Been a friend of mine for years. He's a friend without boxing, but definitely a friend in boxing. So thank you, Sean, for talking.
Guys like Brennan that really love and soak up the game keep me hungry. Keep me reminding of what's important in this sport. You know, loving not even just loving the fighters, but studying the fighters.
Yeah.
And knowing the fight game. So much love to my man. True school. He is a true one.
Absolutely. All right, thank you, Sean.
Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here. boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God bless.